Hi people, today we have two games. One is Nintendo 64, the second one is Super Nintendo game. Both of them supposedly should be defect. Got these from a friend. I'm just gonna try to repair these. So let's start off right away. Two consoles, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, both of them known good consoles, and I also have known good games, so I know the console works. So we're gonna go test the consoles first. The Nintendo 64 is on. Let's see. Yeah, the World Cup game starts. So let's check the Mario. Turn off. Game out. Time. So defect. Let's switch the cable to Super Nintendo AV cable. So here we have F-Zero works. Out. Donkey Kong. Yeah, it doesn't work. So without too much talking, I'm gonna disassemble the games and we're gonna meet up under the microscope to check the traces. So here we are under the scope. We're gonna start off with the paper Mario for Nintendo 64. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check the traces first. Seems okay. This side also. Let's zoom out. This board seems to be pretty clean, so I'm just gonna take my fiberglass pen and I'm gonna clean the pads, contact pads first. So I'm using a paper towel underneath because when you clean, when you clean it, the pen pieces break off and they can hurt you sometimes. So I'm just gonna clean the contacts. Polish them both sides. This is the first thing you need to do when cleaning anything that uses contact pads for any kind of connection. So clean it. So nice and shiny. You see? we're gonna try it out. So then we're gonna go to the next one. This is Donkey Kong Country 3. Okay, we have a battery here. This one looks much worse, you see? This is terrible. The other side, also yucky. But let me show you something. So first of all, I'm gonna clean the pads. Throw away that. So let's check the board. You see this? This is probably a broken trace. And I'm gonna actually measure it in the ohms mode. So I'm gonna scratch it up here a bit. So check the probes. Good. So between here and here there is OL or overload, so the resistance is too big. It means we have a broken trace. So I'm gonna turn that more. See, broken trace. So scrape, clean. So bit of flux, then I'm gonna need my solder wire and my jumper wire. So film extractor on. I'm using a silver jumper wire, so it's without any coating. It's really easy to do jumpers with it. So flux. I'm gonna actually cover it. What we got here, so a UV lamp, and I'm gonna use some UV glue. Just get something to spread the glue on. Paper. So tiny bit of UV mask. You take the UV mask, you take a spudger, dip it, then you go. So this is to cover up the exposed solder joints, to actually also secure the, we can secure the jumpers with this UV mask. So the UV light is gonna dry out the mask and it's gonna be hard. You can also speed up the process with hot air. I'm gonna do it so 200 degrees, because UV mask gets harder with some heat and UV light. So UV light off, and up. You see? Solid hard. Gonna switch to the other side. Check for broken traces. This one looks suspicious. This one looks suspicious. I'm gonna scrape it. I also forgot to measure to show you guys the actual point. Of me measuring the pad. So the point of me measuring the pad is, I had an OL between two probes, but in this one, let's connect this and this, and I'm gonna measure like 0.5 ohms. It means there is a contact patch between them, so it's fine. This pad, I'm just gonna pre-thin it a bit. I'm gonna get the trace a bit thicker. Extractor off. We're gonna go back and just test the TV on. Let's see, let's check the Donkey Kong first. Yeah, so I'm not worried about cleaning the cartridge now. Just want to test the game. From nothing to black screen. Check later. Still that, so see you guys under the scope again. Back under the scope. This is Nintendo 64 game. This side looks like it had some, like, I would say like slight water damage. but nothing special. Let's check some. So I'm gonna go to my multimeter, to ohms meter with the beeper, so to check the connectivities. So let's check these. Of course, this one. Then this one is connected here. This one goes from here. Okay, and the last one. Okay, this one. Okay, wrong one. Should be with this via or here. Look. Oh guys, this pad is completely broken. Yeah, so this one doesn't look good. See this? Let's check the continuity again. This one. This doesn't look good. Gonna do one more jumper. Okay, so this is Super Nintendo, so Paper Mario. Let's go back to Donkey Kong. So this one is showing the black screen. Showing the black screen. So let's check these trees. Scrape here a bit to have a contact patch. Beeper. Beeps connected. Let's see this dark spot. Oh man, this is definitely a breakage. Let's see if it beeps, and it doesn't beep. doesn't beep. So before going back to testing, I'm gonna measure first Bitsy. This one here, let's focus, looks suspicious also. I'm gonna scrape a bit, or I don't need to, let's check. It goes from here to here, here. This one, mark it. This one, check if it's beeping. Yes, it's beeping. It has a continuity, should be fine. Check this one, scrape the V a bit to expose the contact, should be fine. This one we did, let's check it. The middle one goes from here to here to here. It's fine, beeping. Let's go back to testing. We are back. Let's test the N64 one first. You see the plastic piece I was talking about? It's covering up the board. So, 2 Phillips screws. If we get the Super Nintendo one up and running, also gonna replace the battery. Mario. We got the Paper Mario up and running. Yes. It's fine for me. That's done. Let's switch the cable to Super Nintendo. So, other way. Don't lose the screw. Last screw. Yeah. But what can you do? Just gonna borrow some from my other games. Fuck's sake. Power on. Come on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. So we have a Donkey Kong Country 3 back and running, Paper Mario also done. So my buddy is gonna be really happy about this one. So cheers, hope you guys enjoyed. I would like you to subscribe my channel to see more content. Yeah, if you like it, give the thumbs up and we see you in the next video. Cheers.